Good morning, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. We are in episode 8. We're doing our Halloween one-shot of episode 8 of our Pixie Dust campaign. Woo-woo! Yeah! For this episode, and this episode only for right now, we're going to let Pippa take over as DM as a one-shot. And it is currently 10:12 in the morning, so let's get right into it. You guys are in the kingdom of Lolly. You guys are just coming back. You guys left some stuff at the hospital, and you're coming back from the Sweet Tooth Factory Club and Bar. Oh boy. It's about 8-ish in the morning. And you guys go back to the hospital because you left some stuff there, like some of your supplies or whatever, because you didn't want to lug it around with you. So you go back to your respective rooms, and the lights in the hospital start to flicker. And you all notice that the shadows are a little bit bigger than they probably should be on little things like the flower vase or, the book on the end table. They're just a little bit off. And then from your windowsill, you see kind of like shards of a shadow creeping up on the windowsill and towards the lights. Lights start to flicker, things start to shake and rattle and roll, but it only seems to be affecting you four.
From this, you receive a invitation for one night only at a local hotel. You wish to do this. It has a lot of amenities like free breakfast, wake call, color TV. Does it sound like a good evening for you?
The people in the kingdom of Lolly have welcomed you with open arms, so this doesn't seem out of the blue to you at all. They're just trying to offer you a night stay out of the hospital before anything happens, so this invitation doesn't really seem out of the ordinary to you guys.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So
you guys collect your belongings and you make your way to this hotel. Does the hotel have a name?
yes. As you turn the street corner, you see this massive monolith of a building in the distance with spikes at the top and little alcoves jutting out. And in giant neon lights, it says Lollywood Tower Hotel.
Yes.
So, and as you get closer, roll a perception check.
Oh, I don't need to roll perception check.
D20.
Roll a d20 and add your perception modifier if you have one.
Yes. You may play as myself if you would like.
Dope.
Yes.
Okay, sure. One.
Do you have a perception modifier?
Let me check.
Here, I've got it too.
Don't worry, girl. I got it.
I need to get my notebook anyway, so.
It.
With my modifier, I got 10.
10.
Because my
Secret
was
ones.
1.
I haven't planned on this. I will stand.
Yeah.
Oh, mine?
It is 7 modifier.
So you have a 27.
All right.
Wow.
So, you hear a gentle breeze in the wind, but you two.
We hear screams in the wind. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh yeah!
Cool.
Do you two still want to tell anyone about this?
I feel like you would keep it close to the chest, so we're not gonna tell anybody about this. We're just gonna sense the air of foreboding.
Alright.
I'll
I rolled a 16
look
to see
at.
myself.
It's real windy.
I'll look at them. I'll look at everyone like
What's going on?
as if like to see if they visibly show signs of having heard something. And then if they don't, then I'll be like, I'm losing it, it's fine. And we keep going.
Wait. So, Alex, what was your role?
16.
You can't really discern. It's just a wind. It's just a very, very strong wind.
Okay.
So,
All right. So yeah, I feel like Akeema is very straight-faced in this moment. She's just like, you know what? I'm coming off death. This is not abnormal for me. This is great. If I hear the souls of the damned, cool.
Again.
Exactly. Again, I'm like, all right, this seems like a trait. This seems like a running pattern. I guess I'm just connected to the dead now.
okay. Alright, so you take a little stroll through the courtyard. It is pretty beautiful. There are some very nice trees, and this is one of those hotels that plays music everywhere. Yep,
I
this
hate
is
it.
one of the songs that they play.
Thanks, I hate it. Okay.
So, do you continue walking up to the front desk?
Absolutely.
Alright.
I'm like sashaying to the music. This is great. I'm loving life.
Aww.
Okay. So, you walk into the lobby. And you see this sort of paisley-veiled, thin-boned guy standing at the desk. There doesn't seem to be anyone else in the building. He looks up to you. Welcome to the Lollywood Tower Hotel. How may I help you?
We got an invitation
An invitation.
for the night. I'll like show him.
He takes.
We all show him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He collects the invitations and slowly looks at each of them. These seem to be in order. How long will you be staying with us?
Akeema.
I think
Yeah,
they
only at
said
night.
Just the one night.
Excellent. Oh, we thank you for dropping in. Now, if you will follow the bellhop, they will show you to your rooms. Yes, he points to an open elevator door where a bellhop, this time a woman with long braided hair, but she is also pale. She welcomes you in. And yeah, do you wish to enter the elevator?
Yeah, I'm ready to get to this.
We do
room.
that. We do
All right.
that. But we don't have any like luggage with us, so we're just kind of like, okay.
All right. As you enter the elevator, the doors close. The camera begins panning around to the lobby, and there is a black man with silver hair in a well-tailored suit sitting in one of the chairs. Tonight's episode of the Pixie Dust campaign is somewhat unique and calls for a different kind of introduction. The party has received an invitation to an event but they do not realize that they are about to take a journey to the Twilight Zone.
Yes.
I was like, oh god. Here we go. Here we go.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind.
3 times last night.
You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Oh boy. Oh jeez.
All right. That was also Jordan Peele, by the way.
Love that.
Now, you get off at the 7th floor, and the bellhop shows you to your room. It is about the size of this living area. There are 2 beds, 2 king-size beds, and it is in a distinct red and black color scheme. Do you wish to look around?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah? I mean,
Well, like, look at you guys and just, like, bound over, face first, like, starfish on a bed.
yeah.
Drowning in, like, a sea of blankets as they flop up with the weight.
Love it. Love it. Akeema kind of just takes her satchel and just kind of puts it on the bed and just kind of sits and just kind of thinks.
I think I just plopped down on the bed next to her.
You just pick a spot that, like, a limb isn't.
Yeah.
And just sit there.
Flop. Yeah.
All right. So
Alex, what are you doing?
So what's around the room right now? What do I see?
Just typical painted walls, 2 beds. Not much. For right now, it seems like your typical hotel room.
So am I by myself?
Oh, no. We're all in there with you.
Oh, okay.
Theo's flopped on the bed. Shelby is, or Phoenix is next to her. And then Akeema just kind of put her stuff on the pillow and is just kind of chilling there for a little while.
I guess I'll go to the bathroom, kind of throw some water in my face.
All right.
Refresh.
All right. So you turn on the water, and it is cold, like ice cold. Yes, you. So he puts his hand under the water, and it feels almost like a knife slicing his fingers.
Oh, wow. Alex, did you get that?
No, but what did he say? I
So,
don't know what it was ice cold, but I missed the last part.
yeah, so when you touch the water, it kind of feels like a knife slicing your fingers. That's how cold it is.
Oh yeah, immediately like pull away
Yeah.
and turn it off. I wonder what, hey, the water's too cold. Like way too cold than it should be. As I yell to everybody.
Roll a perception check.
Oh, boy.
It's better.
It's better.
You didn't specify how much better. It's better.
18.
18,
With the modifier
20.
20,
12.
12,
32.
32. All right, so none of you notice anything except for Lost Girl. You hear a
Oh, no.
yes.
From
you,
where?
It seems to be coming from the window.
7 stories up. Alright. I'll go over the window.
All right,
It's a really big tree.
That's a really big tree.
all right. You open the window, and the tower seems to be a lot. You seem to be a lot higher up than you would be for 7 stories. But yes, yeah. So yeah, you're supposed to be on the 7th floor, but you look like you're at least 100 stories up.
Love that.
Is there anything that I can see there? Like, is there like a bug, a window, or a bird, or a
Is there anything
shadow,
discernible?
Something.
No, you just hear it's kind of coming from, like, down.
So like
Down.
below,
Yeah,
like
yes.
on a floor
Yes,
below,
yes, it seems to be coming outside, but
from down.
yes.
Okay. So the sound's coming up at me. I can't open the window
No.
because it's.
Roll another perception.
I guess that works. 17.
You seem to notice movement outside.
It's high up.
Yes.
Okay. I can't tell what it is.
Not yet, but it seems to be getting bigger.
I'm like, guys,
All right. So,
do you have, or like, just come here.
all right.
We all go to the window with her.
All right. You go to the window and you don't hear or see anything.
Any of us?
Any of us. None of you.
Except Lost Girl.
Correct.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Why are you gonna leave us?
I love that for you. Oh my god. That's wonderful. Alright, so what happens now, my love?
All right. So, do you keep looking or do you want to turn away?
I mean, we don't see anything. I feel like Akeema is still very tired.
All right.
So she just kind of like turns around and just kind of slumps on the bed. She turns on the TV.
All right. On the TV, it is a black and white show, even though it clearly says color on the TV.
I'm just staying.
Yes.
We're staying here for free on the audacity they have.
Right?
Yes. And on the TV, there is a man. He is sitting.
Sorry, that's not right.
Yes, he is sitting on a set of stairs, and he is surrounded by books.
Okay.
Yes, wearing very thick glasses, and yes. So this is what you're
Okay.
watching.
Okay.
Got
Yep.
works of Dickens. Come on. I'm sorry.
I love it.
Yep.
And the year after that. And the year after that.
Yes. Do you want to keep watching?
Yeah, I mean, this is very interesting.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna go with it.
I probably shouldn't be eating chocolate while I'm sick, but oh well.
There's not dairy to stuff it up. No, it's not.
Best thing, the very best thing of all, is there's time now. There's all the time I need and all the time I want. Time.
Does Akeema have a reaction to time? To the words like time?
Yes. You hear a sort of clicking sound. Tick 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 tick.
Oh no.
Coming from the wind.
Seemingly nowhere.
Yep.
Coming from seemingly nowhere. Akima's getting rocked again, ain't she?
Oh yes. This bespectacled man, he falls over and he breaks his glasses.
Oh no. Poor man.
That's not fair. That's not fair at all.
Oh.
There was time now.
Classic Twilight Zone.
There was all the time I needed. It's not fair.
I'm in the corner, like, crying with him.
Oh. Okay.
Yes.
Just, like, getting a little sniffy.
You hear more tapping, and it is
Rapid fire tapping. Oh.
And it's
So-
seemingly what?
And assuming what happens? Sorry.
I hear more tapping, and
Yes.
it's seemingly
getting louder.
loud.
But only she can hear it.
I'm gonna peek out the window again.
All right, and you see this.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I flat out just scream.
Okay.
Like, I peek out the window, I see that, and I'm just like, oh my god!
We turn to you and we're like, what is happening?
There's someone out the window!
You hear just like that, there's someone out the window.
There's someone outside!
All right, and
I'm not okay with this scenario.
all right, you three look outside. There's nothing.
There was literally just someone here.
Trusting Lost Girl, Akeema just slowly draws her sword just in case.
All
There was
right.
literally a face.
Oh no.
Who saw what?
Lost Girl saw a very sad and distraught image of a woman, I think.
She saw a man out the
A
window.
man out the window.
There's a man out the window. Yes,
So,
you
like-
got the door. Check it in there.
But like a very distraught, screaming expression.
Well, you see the face,
Sort
but
of.
he is also really encompassing this big, furry hide, and no one else notices him.
Okay. Do I still see him out the window? When
no, he's gone now.
He's gone. Okay.
Oh, lovely.
So it's just like.
He is
Okay.
come and gone.
There's a knock on the door now.
Oh.
No, I'm not getting it.
Akeema's sword is still drawn. She is protecting Theo. She's protecting Theo with like just her sword drawn, just like I ain't opening the door. I ain't gonna do it.
So Isaac will, in one hand, have the morning star is like a little sleep on his back. He holds the morning star, one hand on that, and then like one hand, and he goes towards the door and slowly opens it and says hello.
All right, you
Just a crack.
see
Crack.
the concierge from the front desk. He is pretty much looking the same as he did when you checked in. Hello, how is the room? We trust it is to your satisfaction.
There's no colored TV.
And the water's a bit cold, I think. But
I tell him that I basically tell him that the water's ice cold, and apparently one of my friends has seen something weird out the window. I'm not sure what.
Oh, we do apologize. We have been having issues with the boiler, but we can assure you that you are safe here in the Lollywood Tower Hotel.
All right, if you
Might
say
we
so,
suggest that you join us in the bar this evening?
Bar.
Yes.
that, I need a drink.
Yeah, Akeema just puts her sword back and she's like, "Yup, bar, let's go. I'm ready. Let's do that."
All right. You arrive in the bar, and there are more people here. Roll a perception check.
To everybody?
Yes.
Oh boy.
all right.
You know, I'm going for higher than 20.
I was gonna say if it's 6, I'm gonna
21.
cry.
I got 20.
24.
17.
All right. So everyone in the bar, they are dressed in what we would know as 1940s style, like tuxedos. Everyone is smoking, and
1940s or 1920s?
1939, 1940.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright.
And yes, the women are wearing very elegant dresses, and drinks are all around. So, what do you do?
Alright,
Yeah,
Phoenix.
we link arms and just march. Not march, but like
Strut to the
strut, skip.
Okay, so Theo and Phoenix lock arms and go to the bar. Isaac, do you want to be behind Akeema or in front of Akeema?
Definitely in front of Akeema, and I don't want to. I asked to have anything non-alcoholic, like a tea, like some tea or something.
Probably. So you're following behind Phoenix and Theo, and Akeema's bringing up the rear, very hesitant of her surroundings. Like, very, very hesitant of her surroundings.
All
I
right.
think so, Akeema. Don't worry. If it gets bad, we'll book it. But don't worry, I got your back.
Aww.
All right. You come up to the bar, and yeah, you don't see anyone behind it. So,
You don't see anyone behind the bar. You are a bartender. Do you want to hop behind the bar and start? Oh, okay.
all right. As you begin to head behind the bar, this man in a very red waistcoat comes up with also a pale face, and he says, "Hello, how are you this evening?"
Good. Looking for a drink.
Excellent.
Okay.
Is this your first time here at the Hollywood Tower?
It is.
Oh, we do love new guests dropping in. What can I get you?
Are you okay? So wait a minute. Is she still behind the bar?
Oh no, she was trying to get behind the bar, but then the bartender suddenly appeared.
Gotcha. Okay. So,
Cut me
all right.
Sit back down.
So we're all sitting together. Kind of the line order is Akeema on the far left, followed by Isaac and Phoenix in the middle, and then on the opposite end is Lost Girl. What's everybody drinking?
If they have tea, that if not nothing.
So what are we, like, Earl Grey? Is it like what type of tea are we drinking?
I guess like a flavored like tea, like peach flavored tea or something.
Peach tea, got it. So that's, Isaac is drinking peach tea. Akeema is drinking just straight beer, but the beer is a little bit sweeter because you gotta remember you're still in the kingdom of Lolly. So it's just like, it's got a hint of sweetness to it, but she's drinking beer. What are you guys drinking?
Kahlua and cream.
Kahlua and cream, I like it.
Chocolate milk.
Okay,
It's adult chocolate milk.
Yeah.
I can dig it.
I'll take a Manhattan. That seems to fit the vibe.
Alright, I like it.
All right, the bartender hears all your orders. Excellent. I will have 4 whiskeys for each of you.
Oh, great.
Oh
Yes.
no.
Oh boy. So we each get a whiskey.
Yes. Thank you. Dude, please tell me if you would like anything else.
I think I'm good with this.
Yeah.
Maybe some
Akeema's just like, this is some freaky shit. Downs it.
No.
No
we'll,
issue.
we'll cheers. I'm like, you know what?
Yep.
It's just
we all clink little whiskey glasses and we all take the shot. Wait, Isaac, are you taking the shot or are you just clinking with us?
I'm just thinking, I'm not taking it.
Gotcha.
All right. Afterwards, the bartender says, "Would you like something to eat?"
What would you recommend?
Well, I checked the menu.
And then menus just appear in your hands.
Oh, cool.
Yes, it's your typical bar fare, light refreshments, things like that.
pretzels, chips, mozzarella
Yes.
sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheese platters.
Cheese platters. Gotcha. So I guess Akeema just goes 1 cheese platter for the 4 of us.
Excellent. Afterwards, he picks up a book on the shelf and begins to read it. Full perception.
So
20.
All right.
19.
Thank you. Okay, so yeah, you notice that this cookbook is titled "To Serve Man." Yeah,
Love it.
What's that?
to serve man.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah. Afterwards, he sets some a cheese platter in front of you.
All right.
All right, so
So there's a cheese platter now in front of us. What is the next steps, I guess?
all right. Afterwards, he pours 4 more whiskeys in front of you. Whiskeys that you have not, in fact, ordered.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes. Do you say anything to the bartender?
We can't afford another shot, my guy.
Oh no! The couple over there, they have bought it for you. Yes.
We look
You po-
around like, what couple?
Yes, you see a man in a tuxedo and a woman in a very glamorous sequin dress. The man holds up a cane and sort of beckons you to join them.
I'll take my drink and go join them.
Yeah,
I am also taking my drink and going to join them. Isaac, are you staying at the bar or are you joining us?
I'm just staying in the bar, but I am close to watching.
Okay.
Just clocking every.
So Isaac is clocking the bar, and the 3 of us go visit the gentleman and lady that sent us the whiskeys.
Oh, well, new guests. It's not so often we see new guests here at the Lollywood Tower.
I wonder why that is.
Where are my manners? Henry Cavendish. He extends a hand and eagerly shakes each of you.
All right. He eagerly shakes the 3 of our hands because you got to remember it's only Akeema, Theo, and Phoenix right now that are at this table.
I'll
Isaac's
take
over in the
Isaac's
bar.
shot and say, I'm so sorry about my friend. He does not drink, but I will gladly take it.
I know, right?
All right.
Go ahead.
Shot.
So you and I have his other 2, his 2. Okay, awesome.
So you both are double-fisted little whiskeys. I love that for
In
you.
a minute.
So are these shots or are these like whiskey on the rocks? What are we? How crazy are we getting? Is the real question.
Were these like shots or was it whiskey on the rocks?
On the rocks.
Oh, that's a lot of whiskey.
Oh boy.
Okay,
It just was like, woo!
was not prepared to
cups
get
of
this woozy. Okay, cool.
All right.
Yeah.
So because of the 3 shots and because of where we are, every perception roll that you roll, subtract 3.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, and
It's me here now.
Mr.
No, it doesn't include Isaac because you haven't had any of the whiskey. Yes,
And Miss Akeema's only had 2.
she still subtracts 3
She still subtracts
because she shot that ish, and it went right to her head.
Yeah. Oh my! Where are my manners? This is Claire. She is one of Hollywood's newest upcoming starlets. How about that, huh?
Nice to meet you, Miss Claire.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Claire.
Absolutely.
Yeah, are you 3 in the picture business?
Not quite. No, we're much more in the adventuring business.
Adventuring? Why? There must be a nickel to make out of that in the pictures.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It doesn't pay much quite yet.
Oh, well, if you need a favor, I know all the big heads. Warner, MGM, well, that 20th Century Fox company, they are definitely not going anywhere. Or nor is that Mr. Disney fella.
Okay. Yeah, we're not in the picture business, as you say. We're just kind of wandering.
Oh, well, everyone wanders around here. That's what's going to make Los Angeles the greatest city in the world. Yes.
I'm like-
You notice that?
Yeah,
I'm like,
he said Los Angeles.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm like, what's
And this is where Akeema pipes up. We're in like she looks around to like you guys and she's like, we're still in Lolly, right? Like we're still where I think we are, right?
Lolly? That's an interesting name. Yeah. Hey, there might be a nickel to be made off that too.
Okay. And this is where Akeema just starts kindly backing up. Well, we have adventuring to do and we have,
our
sleep
friend
to
is
get.
still at the bar.
Friend is still at
And
the
there's
bar.
some clues for later.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's go. Roll a perception check.
Not again.
Oh no.
14.
Was subtracted with 3?
It
Okay.
would have been 17.
Ah, gotcha.
No, not again.
Yes. You notice that the windows, while providing a very lovely view of the city, you do notice that there are lights above it for the sign that you saw on the exterior, but that tapping is still there.
And we're down on what, the ground floor now?
No, you are even higher up now.
Oh,
Ooh. Did we go down the elevator?
we did go down the elevator, but now our perception is like higher. Like we can see outside, and we are much higher up than we were before, even though we took the elevator down.
I'm just gonna do another shot. I'm just like, one of the two.
Subtract 4 from every
It's going down.
Subtract 4 from every perception check now.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, do you hear it tapping? Like, I'll like tap in time with it to try and like.
Yeah, no one else is noticing anything.
I mean, I hear you tapping, but that's.
There isn't any other.
Does
If I stop, you don't hear.
no? But does Akeema recognize it as Morse code at all?
No, it is definitely no.
It's not like a code of any kind.
No. Well, yeah.
All right.
So do you want to check the window?
Oh God. Yeah. I'll walk over.
All right. It is raining now, but you can see this figure on the lower support beams of the sign, and it starts like tearing at things.
Oh God.
Yes, it seems to be trying to rip the sign apart. What do you do?
Where's the bartender? The barkeep?
You're at the window. Hello, madam. He is standing right next to you.
God, I'll jump. I'll like, do you see? That guest needs help.
There's something out there.
And I can still see.
That he's trying to
Oh
tear
no,
away.
oh no, it is not there anymore.
It must just be the rain. Sorry to trouble you.
Is there anything we can do to make your stay more pleasant?
A glass of water would be lovely.
Here you go. He gives you another whiskey.
Thanks.
All right.
I'll turn back around to you guys.
gotta get out of here.
Can we go back to your room?
And so Mr. Cavendish, he is still going on and on.
About how Los Angeles is the greatest.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure glad I'm here, not over there right now.
Over where? Like, this is where Akeema turns back and goes, over where?
Wow, Europe. You know that tiny little fellow who looks like Chaplin. He's just made Poland.
You mean Stalin, question mark?
Yep.
I'm not up on my history.
Me neither.
No. Oh, no, not him. You know, the Kraut fella.
The what?
The Kraut. German. Hitler.
Gotcha.
I was with you.
I was like, oh.
How do you not
lovely.
know about Hitler?
So we really haven't been watching the news much with the adventuring business lately. We're a little out of touch.
But
Yeah, he is saying all these very
we don't know Hitler at all. We
No,
don't
like
know.
I'll cover.
Huh?
Like I'm covering.
Oh yeah. But
Like we've been in the adventuring business a little too long. We don't usually keep up with the news.
Well,
yeah.
do you try to pry for more specific information, like when this is?
Sure. Does anybody want to take it, or would you like to let Akeema take it? That she seems the most interested. Akeema takes it. Sorry, sir. What year do you believe it is?
What year? My dear child, 1939.
1939. And where exactly do you think we are right now?
Oh, those drinks, they must have gone to your head. Well, we're in Los Angeles. It's going to surpass New York as the greatest city in the world.
Okay. And she just kind of backs up and begins to draw her sword.
Boom! There is a lightning flash.
Oh no.
The power goes out.
Great.
And when the lights come back on, you are all there by yourself.
This is where Akeema is just spinning around waiting for something to attack her, and she's just like, we need to get out of here. We need to get out. I am not ready to KO yet again. I am not ready to die today.
All right. So, you exit the bar?
Yeah.
We
I'm like
run to
chewing
exit
on
the
the
bar.
ice, not the whiskey at this point.
Yeah.
Like empty all the ice into one cup.
The drinks, even though if you don't like physically drink them, they don't ever go down. Like the ice never melts, it stays ice cubed. And if you only had like one glass for the night, it would continually stay
Yes.
full. Like the appropriate bar pour essentially. But it would stay full for the entire night, no matter how much you drank.
You are an excellent co-DM. So, you exit the hallway, and yeah, there is no one around, but down you see a sign that says library.
Oh.
You want to go inside?
Akeema can't read. Oh, Akeema. Sorry. But she knows the others in the party can, so she's like, yo, library. The library seems like a safe place. There isn't anything that could really hurt us in a library. If we went to like a dungeon, sure, we'd die. If we went to like the top of the tower, we'd die. But library seems safe. Let's go. And she's essentially leading the charge to the library, and y'all are mad booking it to the library.
All right. You went to the library, and it is...
Is the door locked?
No, it is not.
Oh. Is the door open, or is it still closed?
It opens by itself.
Oh!
And there is another employee in there. Welcome to the library. Is there anything that we can help you check out?
Do you have any books on the hotel's history?
Oh, why? We certainly do.
Funk.
Thank you.
Big old book. Funk.
Yes, and after that, she just walks out without saying another word.
Or what? Okay.
And the doors close by themselves.
Lovely.
Are the doors locked or is it just closed?
It is locked.
Do we hear it lock?
Click.
Lovely. We hear it lock. All four of us are trapped in the library. You have a book of the hotel's history. Do you want to try and find a book at all?
Anything that would mention Los Angeles or New York?
An atlas.
Yeah, roll perception.
Oh, okay. That's what you're gonna have to do.
17.
Yes. You find a book that says World Atlas.
And no. Can I take this?
Oh, sure.
So from one of the upper shelves, because it's in alphabetical order, obviously, World Atlas, a big old book, kind of floats down from the shelves and just kind of opens in front of you to a map of the U.S. of A. And it's not fully complete because not all the states were there in 1940.
Well, Alaska and Hawaii weren't there.
Alaska and Hawaii are not there. But yeah, most of the other states are there, and you see them labeled as Los Angeles, New York. They're all variously labeled as such. Book.
Yeah. Yes. You notice that this definitely does not look like the Kingdom of Lollies.
This doesn't look like Libro de Historia either.
I'd be like, what is this?
Do you want to open the book about the history of the hotel?
Yes.
All right. You open it and
Like, so apparently we're here. What do you find?
yes, you find that the hotel was built in 1917 and there are pretty detailed blueprints, history of the sort of people who had come, people from the movie industry, and then you get to a chapter describing the incident.
And then you flip through the incident. You don't really read it at all, but you can just kind of flip through. And then the pages go blank. There's nothing after the incident, but it's a thick book.
And you're only like a quarter of the way through.
Not even. She's within the first 100 pages.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, do you try to tell this story?
Sorry.
I think I would definitely look up into Tom and be like, I don't know if I have too much to drink or if I'm crazy, but the book literally is missing itself. Like,
The book is missing itself.
The book is missing itself.
I think I showed them that like the last part like literally just isn't there, like it's just gone.
I like
What do you want Akeema to do?
She hears some footsteps behind her.
The fuck she does? Okay, so she hears footsteps behind her.
All right, what do?
I draw my sword if it's not already drawn.
Okay, and you turn.
I turn around to see if I can identify the footsteps.
All right, you turn around and you see this tiny girl in a very frilly pink dress holding a plush of a anthropomorphic mouse.
You could just say Mickey Mouse down, like. But goddamn.
Stay on brand.
Yeah.
Oh, they came plush and Michael.
And yeah, I actually noticed the plush in the pre-video.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she says, "It's raining, it's pouring."
No. I'm out.
Yeah.
Not Akeema. Angeli physically is outie. Like she. No.
Okay.
Oh my god, no!
All right. So, does Akeema try to tell everyone about this creepy girl?
No, she just stands there looking at it, sword drawn. She's like, "Hey guys, are you seeing this shit?"
And you turn around and you see Akeema looking at nothing.
I am Akeema.
Yeah. Yes, you see Akeema looking at nothing.
We see Akeema looking at nothing.
You see Akeema looking at nothing.
Yes.
And I'm
Do you
just.
still see?
Does Akeema still see?
Does Akeema still see?
No. It is. You blink in.
She's gone. She was just here. I
That's
swear.
what happened at the window and again at the bar.
What are you seeing?
I'm
Go. Wait. Go for it.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you.
Oh, I just said I think we need to leave.
Okay.
Well, how do we get out of this library?
Yeah. How do we get out of the library?
Okay, so the back door opens up all by itself.
No. No. I'm not going first. If we're going at all, I'm not going first.
Okay.
Is it dark in that area?
It's shadowy. You feel a bit of heat coming in now.
Heat?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to the depths of hell today. All right.
Alright.
Sword still drawn. Akeema walks very slowly towards the heated door.
And the concierge steps out. Are you enjoying your stay?
We're having some kind of
We're like all of us pipe up and we're just like complaining all sorts of blah blah blah. And this is happening and this is happening and who's here and what and blah 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 blah.
Yes, he has a very blank face as you lay all of this onto him and says, "Yes, we are trying to resolve these issues."
Okay.
Okay, this is okay. Can you let us out now?
Yes, right this way. He leads you into as he leads you out of the library, you find yourselves in a industrial part of the building. You notice giant metallic objects. You are in the boiler room.
Great. We're in the boiler room. Mind if I take it real quick?
Yes?
Okay, so Dr. Isaac would realize immediately that this is boiler room because it looks very similar to the boiler on the train that y'all just repaired. But you don't necessarily know what is there. Like, you don't know how to work it because the last time you had sticky notes that told you what to do. This time you have no sticky notes, but you're just like, oh, this looks very familiar.
Right.
The rest of us, you were barely there to know you were even on a train, first of all.
That's fair.
Yeah, Akeema was barely able to recognize that she was moving, much less alive.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys don't recognize that it is a boiler room necessarily, but you know it is a room with a boiler in it. And you assume, and you would assume correctly. And it's just a whole bunch of machines of various different kinds that control various different things. Sorry, go for it.
And he leads you through a maze of this machinery, and soon enough, would you like to return to your room?
Yes, please.
All right.
Oh, wait. Before we do that, it's a very thin hallway, so who is leading the charge?
I'll leave.
Yes, it's not so much a hallway, but like a catwalk over.
Yeah. So the bellhop is leading us, followed by
The good doctor.
the good doctor, followed by whom?
Me.
Followed by Lost Girl, followed by Shelby. Akeema's bringing up the rear. As you guys are walking, hold. Yeah, Akeema disappears. She just disappears from existence as you're walking. All of a
And she's at
sudden,
the end, so none of us can notice.
Exactly. Sorry, I don't mean to over DM.
That's all right.
Go for
I
it.
didn't really have too much of a plan anyway.
Okay.
Yes.
So if you need help, just look to me and
Yes.
I'll improvise.
All right.
So Akeema has now disappeared.
And none of us noticed.
And none of you noticed.
If you don't hear the clank of the armor anymore, but
Yeah, roll perception.
You just hear one more sentence.
Do you all roll perception?
So
Do we all
plus
roll
mod-
perception?
No, just Shelly, huh?
Plus modifier minus
Okay.
3,
Yes.
9.
9.
Wait a minute.
Can I tell you I just rolled a 3 and I just got my modifier?
Jesus Christ.
I'm killed.
9. You 9. So that's up to you whether she notices or not.
Yeah, you don't really hear anything coming behind you now. So you turn around.
And
And I don't see Akeema and I'm like, oh my god, everybody stop. I'm
You're like, oh my
on her
God.
shoulder, yeah. And I'm like, where did Akeema go?
now everybody turns around and nobody sees Akeema except the bellhop, who keeps going, doesn't even pay mind that you guys have stopped.
We probably shout at the bellhop and be like, hey.
Hey! Just one of the guests is missing!
He turns and says, "But there were only 3 guests."
there were just 4 of us.
There's 4.
There have always been 3.
There's always been 4.
I love the way that you're arguing with this bellhop. I love this.
Come, your room's are ready. He leads you into a corner that, with a sign that says "Service Elevator,"
No! Do you have stairs?
and
Do you have stairs?
Do you have stairs?
oh,
my
I'm afraid the
God.
stairs are locked.
What?
What?
Shouldn't
you have
the key?
The keys?
All right, so ding, the doors open up, and a elevator operator steps out. Hello, which floor are we heading to tonight?
I think we were on the 7th.
Excellent. Now, right this way. So, I don't know, do you enter the elevator?
Little girl, don't go in there. Friggin'. Sorry, I've never been on the Tower of Terror, and I have no want to go on the Tower of Terror. I went on the one in.
real? I literally just booked an Epcot reservation so I can maybe go later today if I fix my time.
Thereby, to wit, if I do something wrong or not in story, please correct me, because I want this to be authentic for you.
Yes, thank you. Well, I think we're getting there. I think this is going to be a short one. We are getting close.
Oh boy.
Yes. All right.
Whenever you want Akeema to come back in, you take it.
All right. Do you enter the elevator?
I don't think we have a choice.
I don't think I'm like gonna do another like sweep down the hall. Like, where is like trying to believe hard enough that I can see Akeema again.
The hall
But I don't
on
think
either
it's gonna
end of
work
you
here.
is never ending. The hall on either end is never ending.
Oh my god.
This elevator.
I'm like believing, and my believing isn't gonna work here because we're not in. Yeah, no.
Because you're basically in a
We're basically in a different realm.
you're in a
Like a
dead
pocket
zone.
dimension.
Yeah.
But gotcha!
That was outstanding.
You're in a magic dead zone.
Trying to believe to no avail that everything is fine and that I can see Akeema and it's just not working out.
Yep.
So like,
All right. So,
I believe we're not gonna die.
walk
I
into the
believe we're not going down.
I believe we're not gonna die. And then we
you walk
get
into the elevator.
Yep.
Yeah, it is rickety. It definitely looks like it could be serviced. The operator He presses the button on the outside, and he does not step back in. The doors start to close. If you need anything, just scream. And yeah.
Doors shut.
And then you notice the elevator getting yanked up. It is, yeah, there is definitely a terrible force that is pulling it up now.
Because it's being yanked so viciously, and you guys didn't, like, as the doors were closing and as he was saying, like, oh, if you need anything, just scream, all three of you try to go to the door, and you're just, like, banging on the door, like, let us out, let us out, let us out. And then it gets yanked, and all three of you fall to the floor. You don't get hurt, and you guys don't lose any hit points, but you guys fall to the floor because of straight centripetal force? Some sort of physics thing.
And by the way, there are handrails in the elevator.
I would sure as hell hope so.
Yes. And then it stops, and there's a ding. Ding! The doors open up, and you see another long hallway, and halfway down there is Akeema. And she has an absolutely petrified look. She is terrified.
Terrified.
Yes.
Yeah. So she comes bolting to you, sword still drawn. She is bolting towards you. And the doors begin to close. She lunges, and she essentially falls over you. Like, she jumps, makes an arc, falls over you guys, and tumbles to the back of the elevator. So now all four of you are on the ground in this elevator.
Yes. Do you say anything to Akeema?
Where did you go? Literally, what happened? Did you see anything? Can we leave?
Yeah.
That's up to you.
What did you see?
Fuck if I know. You're the DM.
Yeah. Well. Or
We can.
Agent Bruce.
If you wanted to do that.
Because
I have an idea, but if Akeema reveals anything right now, it'll be shot.
Yeah, we can edit later.
Actually,
I don't know, because
can you let me take it for you real quick?
Sure.
laundry and I also really.
Yo, Lost Girl, do you go over to Akeema at all?
Yeah, I'd be like, are you okay?
Do you touch her hand? Do you touch her shoulder? Are you, like, taking her in your arms? What are you doing? Are you doing anything at all, or do you just say, like, hey, are you okay?
I'd be like, hey, are you okay? And I'd reach out and, like, touch your arm, sort of, like, wrist your arm-ish.
Okay.
Are you okay?
You touch her armor, and you get a flash. And you get a flash, and it's like, shoot, like, it's kind of like lightning or like shutter speed almost of like different visions. All of them are pertaining to the dead. One of them is a vision of essentially hell. Another one is a vision of, a bunch of ghosts coming up from nowhere. Another one is a gravestone with Akeema's name on it. You just see a whole bunch of images of basically the damned and the dead. And then the very last image you see is somebody kneeling in front of 3 different headstones. You can't see what the headstones say, but somebody is kneeling in front of those headstones, but you can't tell who it is. But there's 3 of them, and it seems like these are the only 3 headstones in this whole graveyard. But it's dark and it's raining, and it looks like it's more than likely at night because you can see like kind of a reflection of the moon. No stars in sight, and it's just shutter speed. Those couple images in your eyes until you either A, let go of Akeema's wrist, or B, just kind of like take a breath and snap, like blink and like snap back out of it.
Where did you go?
she cannot talk. She's so mortally petrified that she's just breathing deeply and just like, I don't know. We just need to get out of here now. Like, we gotta go.
The doors then close again, and the elevator begins going back up.
You're all kind of like flattened because of how forcefully it's
Yes.
being yanked.
And then the elevator stops, and the doors open, and you see Mr. Cavendish standing in a hallway, which is now going this way.
Mm-hmm.
He turns around, and he flashes a very disturbing smile to you as he says, "Come join us."
Come join us.
And then a flash of lightning strikes him, and he begins to dematerialize as he is reaching his hand out for you, as if to join you. And from that, the hallway vanishes into the clearest starry night that you have ever seen.
Oh.
We gotta do tower.
Huh?
We gotta do tower.
We gotta
Do it.
You have to. Yeah, you have to do it just to be able to see the like.
No, I've seen it. I've seen the depths of hell. I've seen it. I don't want to see it again.
The way that they do it is so good.
It is.
Fine.
And
Only because I
as
halfway
you are
like
looking
people.
out at this, the moon comes into appearance in the middle. And then it slowly begins to turn, and a giant eyeball is looking at you. It looks at you, looks at you, looks at you, looks at Isaac, and then the doors close again. And the elevator is going up, but much more gently this time.
Much more what?
Much more gently this time.
Oh.
Like you are able to stand up. It seems to be going.
So we all stand, we all hold on to the handrails.
Yes.
And each other.
And each other, exactly. We're all holding hands, we're all holding on to the handrail, and we are hoping and praying that we get out of this alive.
Alright. Then, ding! The elevator doors open up, and you see the skyline of modern Los Angeles from what looks like several thousand feet.
It's 199 feet. Because they didn't want a blinky light.
Yep. And then suddenly it drops.
Oh.
And hit. Okay, everyone roll a d20.
Wow, okay.
Ceiling.
Everyone roll a d20.
Straight 15.
Nat 20! Akeema's not dying today! She's not dying!
A 4.
You got a
I've not been having a good day.
What did you roll?
Alex, what did you roll?
Alex, what did you roll?
10.
10!
So, you are able to hold on, and Lost Girl is able to hold on, but you and Isaac, you get flung up to the ceiling as it is just plummeting. It is going fast. It is faster than gravity, even. And for a moment, you are weightless. You
Pause.
you're floating in the.
Pause. Hey, Lost Girl. When the tower starts to drop, you're hanging on, but because you're holding on to, like, essentially, so you're holding on here, then you're holding on to
Phoenix?
Phoenix. Phoenix is holding on to you down here, Isaac over here. Isaac is you, and then Akeema is holding on to the rail, and so that's kind of how the line of succession goes. Because you're holding on to Phoenix, and Phoenix is holding on to Isaac, your vision flashes, Shutterstock. That last image you see of 3 gravestones is now 2 gravestones.
Alright. Now,
Is it literally everything the same except that?
Oh no,
Or does
it's
it
just
look like
it's just oh, you're talking about like the image, or do you like see the same like progression of
the
things?
image.
It's a singular image. It's the last image you saw, but everything else is the same except where it was once 3, it's now only 2.
So I can't tell if that
You
one
can't-
happened before, like if it was before the other one.
You cannot tell anything other than that is in a gravestone. It is at night, and there is somebody like crying on their knees in front of these gravestones. Yeah.
Now,
Go for
as
it.
the elevator continues to plummet, the ceiling vanishes, and the same starry night appears, and the giant eye is looking over you. It is darting quickly,
Oh no.
as if saying, yes, this one will join us. And so, what is your reaction to this?
Does it actually
plummeting?
say
Yeah.
yes, this one will join us, or is
No,
it just starting
looking.
very quickly?
It is just starting.
Are we still like actively falling?
Falling.
Yeah, oh yes, you are definitely falling.
Falling, eyeball, screaming.
Yeah, all y'all
Does the
are
bellhop
screaming.
show up?
No.
No.
At some
So-
point amidst the screaming, I'll be like, he lied!
He lied. So Akeema yells to you, Theo, pull! And starts to pull Isaac down to like where the handrails are, and you start pulling Phoenix the same way.
Yeah.
Roll a. Hold on. Sorry, I don't mean to take over.
That's alright. That's alright.
You don't have. Roll a d20 and add 4 for me.
20. Dirty 20, so 20.
We're both successful. Isaac is currently next to Akeema, and they're both holding on to the handrails. Phoenix is next to you, and you guys are both holding on to the handrails. And you guys are still falling for quite a while. But now you're all kind of secure. Isaac, you bumped your head when you first dropped, so you're a little bit out of it. Phoenix, same thing. You guys don't have concussions, but your head's gonna be a little bit sore when and if you get out of this situation.
Right.
Go for it.
Alright. Alright, you look up, and the eyeball looks directly at you. As if. And then a giant lid closes on it, and the ceiling returns. And then suddenly the elevator just stops, and there's a very pleasant ding. The doors reopen. Everyone roll perception.
Don't subtract anything.
Nope.
26. Oh, okay.
Dirty 20.
25.
Alright.
Wait. Alex, what was it?
17.
17.
Do I have the modifier or no?
So,
No, yes.
okay. So you all notice that you are now in the same lobby as you were before, but it is
31.
Oh, jeez.
31 perception. So we all pass.
So you all exit the elevator, and you see that you are in the same lobby as you were when you came in, but it is abandoned. There are cobwebs everywhere. The books are collecting dust. No one has been in this building for years, but everything is just as it was when you had entered. Only
Old.
old.
Hours before.
Yes.
I'm literally just gonna lay on the floor for a minute. I don't care that when I fall down, a cloud of dust, or I'm just gonna down on the floor, look at the ceiling, what the is going on.
Yeah.
It's just
Akeema's we gotta go. She scoop and she run with you.
Does anyone want to look for anything?
Huh?
Does anyone want to look for anything?
Akeema doesn't. She wants to get out.
I'm down to get out.
All right. So,
Everybody's mad dashing to get out.
all right. You all exit. And as you exit the front door and walk away, the camera pulls around to show Jordan Peele standing by the front desk, and there is a skeleton next to him wearing the same uniform as the concierge had only a few hours earlier from your perception.
Aww.
And yeah, he looks like he had died in this place a long time ago.
Oh.
Jordan Peele then said, "A warm welcome back for those of you who made it, and a friendly word of warning, one you won't find in any guidebook. The next time you check into a deserted motel on the dark side of Hollywood, make sure you know what kind of vacancy you're filling, or you might end up a permanent resident of the Twilight Zone."
Music plays. Y'all are still mad dashing. You don't know who this man's narrating to, but you know he is narrating. Goody on him. And y'all are mad dashing back to... Do you want to mad dash now? You take over as Akeema. So do you guys want to go back to the club? Do you want to go back to the hospital? Or do you want to attempt to make your way to the castle?
Castle for me.
Castle.
Yeah, castle.
Castle.
Sure.
Castle.
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 Castle. I mean, I'm still being carried by Akeema, so whatever Akeema wishes.
Yeah.
I don't really get an option.
So once you're kind of out of dodge of the hotel, Akeema sets you back down, and y'all are just kind of fine. And she's like, "We gotta go," and you guys mad dash back to the kingdom of. Well, you guys still are in the kingdom of Lollywood, but you're kind of on the outskirts of it. And you guys just mad dash back to the hub zone kind of the kingdom. And when you guys get there, you mad dash and you just take a breath. And people are like, where did they come from? Okay. I mean, I guess they're okay. Whatever. And people are hustling and bustling around you because it's now mid-ish day. I would say it's about 3 o'clock-ish.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, so people are kind of going to and from work. Some people are getting lunch. Some people are just coming home. Some people are just going to work. Various different peoples. The town is starting to come alive. And you guys at the very end, on basically the opposite end of where you just came from, is this huge castle that you guys are seeing. And you know it to be the castle of the king and queen of Lolly. With this castle in the distance, you guys make your way there, and you follow, the entire ground of the kingdom of Lolly is yellow brick road. So you guys follow the yellow brick road. And you guys make your way to the castle. When you guys finally get to the castle, there are a couple of guards, there are a couple of, people keeping watch, things like that. Nothing too serious. Do you guys go right up to the door and knock? Do you guys go up to one of the soldiers? Do you guys just kind of Scooby-Doo your way into the castle? What are you guys trying to do? Or do you guys just want to find a different hotel to sleep in for the night so you don't have to go back to the hospital to sleep?
I have to talk to one of the guards.
Isaac goes to talk to one of the guards. He says, "Hey, we got an invitation to this birthday party. I think tomorrow. Guard looks at the invitation that Anzik hands him, and he's like, oh, that party's in like a couple hours. And he's like, oh,
Great.
great. Yeah, you guys were in that tower for a total of like a day or two. Like a day and a half that you were in that tower.
Oh my god.
Wow.
So yeah, the party is tonight. And it's much more of like a garden party than anything else. So that's gonna be cute.
I guess I just look at, like, is this something we have to get ready for, or is it just like a casual kind of?
It's casual. You can know what you're wearing. Yeah. Anybody? Okay.
Yeah,
Once, twice.
not a verbal reaction, just because I don't want to sound absolutely off my rocker. But I'll have a reaction when it's just us again.
Okay. So do you guys want to try and find a hotel? Like a regular hotel? Because the guards aren't gonna let you in until like the party, essentially. So you have one of two options. You can either find a hotel for the night, or you can try and pull some sneaky shit to get into the castle. It's up to you.
I don't.
Anybody?
I think hotel.
Hotel. All right. So you guys go. You go a little bit back from the castle, and you see like there's just like strip of just regular run-of-the-mill B&B hotels, nothing too fancy. And they all have like, oh, the Sugar Plum Inn or something like that, like real cutesy things like that. I'm surprised you didn't want to do something sneaky, but that's okay. But yeah, they're kind of like, oh, the Gumdrop Hotel, the Sugar Plum Hotel, just real cutesy stuff. Do you guys want to look for anything in particular, like a bed and breakfast? Do you want to look for an actual like hotel? Like, what are we looking for, or do you want to look for anything?
Say we look for an inn without a elevator.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
One story inn. I like it. Everyone roll a D20 for me. 9.
16.
16.
7.
7.
19.
19. Alex, choose your favorite candy.
My favorite candy?
Mm-hmm.
I guess Starburst.
Starbursts. So you guys are looking down this strip of hotels, and you see the Starburst Hotel. It's this little one-story inn. It's a little bed and breakfast. It's one story, no elevators. Starburst Inn, and it says vacancy on the window, so you guys know that you can get a room. Are we doing individual rooms? Are we doing together rooms? What are we doing and how?
I think I'll have my own room.
You have your own room because your mind just got rocked.
Yes.
Again. Stick around after.
Okay.
Anybody else want to pair up, or do you guys want to get your individual rooms?
No pair up? Yeah, pair up. We'll pair up.
Phoenix and Lost Girl pair up. They get a room together. 2 separate beds, closet, his and hers bathroom. That's fine.
Well, ask Isaac if he wants a room like with the two of us, like
Sure.
to do a 3-room, or if he wants to be on his own.
Yeah. Hey, doctor, do you want to room with Lost Girl and Phoenix, or do you want your own room?
I'll room with them.
You'll room with them, so it's a 3. So one person takes the pull-out, or 2 people sleep in the one bed, and then one person sleeps in the other, or however you guys want to arrange it. His and hers bathrooms, closet. You know, it's your standard hotel room, but everything is very bright pink. Everything is very bright
Hey,
pink.
I feel safe.
It's very bright pink, and it's got like little flecks of like stardust in the wallpaper. So it's like every so often you'll get like a glint of like just sparkle, which is kind of cute in the wallpaper. The rugs are very, very soft on your feet. They almost feel like marshmallow. You know they're not marshmallow because they're not nearly as sticky. But, yeah, they're very, very soft under your feet, so that's nice. And it is now about 5 o'clock. Y'all are tired. Y'all are coming off of first the Dead Kingdom, and then you're coming off of
Seemingly 2 days in that.
Mickey Mouse seemingly
Trap
2
House.
days in the Mickey Mouse Trap House. And you guys still didn't like fully recover from your time in the strip club. So y'all are tired. Y'all didn't lose any hit points, but y'all are tired. So even though it's 5 o'clock and you technically still could go clubbing if you wanted to, y'all are tired.
Yep, I am tired.
What do y'all want to do and how?
And what time is the party at?
Party's at like 7-ish.
I guess we can take a quick
7,
nap
8.
now.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
Yup.
Can I speak to Lost Girl for a second?
Yep.
Sure. Do you guys want to go outside? Do you want to stay in the individual room? Where are you guys going?
Wherever he leads. Wherever you would like to go.
Alex?
I mean, it could be in the room. It's fine. It's like it's a private conversation.
Okay. So yeah, what do you guys want to talk about?
I asked her about her belief magic. Like, does it work on? Can you pass it to work on others, or it's only does it only work on you? That's the question I asked.
Yeah, it's just like it's only something that I can use. Like I can believe that like something hopefully works out, but like I can't give it to other people.
No, for example, can you believe? I asked her, do you believe like that? Like us, like if we're in the Dead Kingdom, for example, can you make it believe that my magic could work? Is that? Can you do something like that or no?
DM popping in here.
Yeah.
Because it's the Dead Kingdom, and because you guys just went through it as the Dead Kingdom, no. There's no magic that works in the Dead Kingdom as of, to your knowledge, right at this moment. If you go back, that knowledge might change. But as of this moment in time,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't think so. I think it's like dependent on how much
Magic.
how much magic there is.
Yeah,
in
it depends
the
on, yeah, it depends on the magic in the air.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Okay, cool. Is there anything else that you guys want to have deep talk about? I'll tell you later.
So, I'll real quick fill them in on the ish that I saw.
Okay.
Just the when I had when we were in the elevator and I said like reached out to Akeema and like I was like, are you okay? And then like I blacked out sort of and I got a lot of visions of like darkness and spirits and like hell, and then there was this scene where someone was kneeling crying in front of 3 gravestones in the rain, and it was the only 3 gravestones in the graveyard, and then after that one like I let go and they stopped, but then when we were plummeting in the elevator in our arc of wonder, I got another flash of the same picture, but this time only, like that time only with 2 headstones.
So she fills in Phoenix and she fills in Isaac into that information. Akeema still does not know this information. She is just lying down in her own room, chilling. Do you guys want to go visit her at all?
I think I'd go knock on her door and check just because she was like so scared to the point she couldn't even speak. Last
Yeah.
night. And make sure sure she's like okay for the night before, or not for the night.
Yeah.
before
All
the-
right.
I'll probably ask her about, like, hey, have you ever been at, like, a graveyard with just a couple, like, 1 or 2 or 3 headstones? And I'll ask that before filling her in on the visions.
Okay. So you go, you knock on her
Like, have you ever
door.
been to visit?
Well, first she's got to let you in.
Yeah, that's fair.
First of all.
Yeah.
So you go, you knock on the door. Do you let them in? You know it's them.
Yes,
but
I love them.
You let them in. You're still kind of pale in the face. Like your color is coming back, but you're still kind of scared from what you witnessed. And Lost Girl asks you, like, hey, have you ever been to...
My weird question, but have you ever been to have you ever gone to visit, like, a graveyard and only gone to see, like, 2 or 3 headstones in, like, one spot? Like, in the same spot together?
I don't know, have I?
No. No.
Okay. And then I'll fill her in on
You fill her in on what you saw.
the
Pictures of hell.
visions of hell and the damned, and then the 2 different pictures of the same, for the most part, spot.
For sure. For sure, for sure.
Yeah, can I jump in for a second?
Sure, go for it.
Real quick. Do they sell like alcohol in this hotel?
More than likely.
I go to like to a shop person and like just quickly ask like the strongest like like whiskey they have.
Seeing how old you are and seeing how nervous you are asking that question, and the fact that you're asking for the strongest whiskey they have, they ask to see your ID.
Sure, I show it to them.
Is there anything... Never mind. I'll text you later. So yeah, you show them your ID. They're like, okay. They give you the strongest whiskey they have. It's in like one of those little like travel bottles. It's not a full bottle of like strong whiskey, but it's a smaller bottle. You bring it back up to the room. Who do you pour for?
Well, actually, because I want to go to Akeema's room and knock on the door if she lets me in.
Oh. So you knock on the door. Do you let her in, or do you let him in? Akeema?
Sure.
She lets you in. You're holding the bottle of whiskey. You are
And I give it
inside.
to her and say, I give it to her and say, I believe you need this.
He hands you the bottle of whiskey, and do you pour it out, or do you distribute it, pour it out, or do you just take it for yourself?
I take it for myself.
She takes it for herself, and she says thank you, obviously. She says thank you, and she just kind of like swigs it and just gently sips on from this bottle of whiskey. Do we want to have any deep talks? Do we have any questions? What's going through everybody's head right now?
Let's ask this, how is everyone feeling?
Very shaken and tired.
So Phoenix is shaken and tired. Lost Girl is shaken and tired. Akeema barely is talking. Hey, because you're going to a birthday party in a couple hours, you should probably bring some presents.
Oh, yeah.
It's Harry and Heather's birthday party. You should probably bring some presents.
That would be smart.
So I quickly asked them, now that that's brought up, I asked them, like, does anyone know, like, what they like?
So Harry likes women. No, honestly, personally, Lost Girl would know kind of what Heather likes because she's had the most conversations with Heather, and they're essentially dating, and it's the cutest damn thing. So So she knows exactly what she's gonna get, Heather. You can tell me that later. And Phoenix would know kind of. She would know the reputation of what Harry would like, but she's not 100% sure. But she wants to get something that's a little bit meaningful. So other than that, and Isaac, you know them from like a doctor's perspective. You know more along the lines of like their medical history, but you don't really know them like that. And then Akeema's just happy to be here. Akeema is just happy to be here. She is not familiar with the Kingdom of Lolly. She is not familiar with the Red Queen because they were the enemy for the longest. And Akeema doesn't really know what to get them. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take next session. Before next session, I'm gonna reach out to everybody and be like, hey, what are you thinking about getting Heather and or Harry for the birthday? Good job, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
What are you guys thinking of getting Heather and or Harry for the birthday? And then we'll go from there. Unless you guys have ideas at the ready. No? Yes, no, maybe so?
I was thinking of that, at least with Heather. Like, I would give her, like, a nice, like, purple dress or something.
Aww. So, okay. You'll have to go out and buy it, but yeah.
That's what.
So, you're getting Heather a dress. Does anybody else have any ideas as to what they want to get Heather and Harry?
Well, for Harry, I'd probably just give him some money.
Like the true dad you are. I love that. Just like a gift card. So.
Sure.
So I get Harry a bottle.
Okay.
Just like a stocking stuffer birthday bag full of like maybe one nice bottle and a bunch of little like shot bottles.
Oh, cute.
And then Heather, and maybe do. I'm trying to think sweet, like a little charm bracelet with a heart, like a little red heart, because they're cheap.
Oh, the irony.
Hearts.
Oh, the irony. But okay. Again, you'll have to go out and buy it.
Yeah. I want to go find it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, you don't have to think about it now, but just kind of have it in the back of your head. For that. So yeah, you guys take power naps. The party is at like 7, 8 o'clock ish. It's a garden party. But it's at night, and there will probably be like fireworks or something, but it's super, super casual. The invitations don't look casual, but it's casual. And yeah, it is their birthday. Woo woo. I can't remember which year it is because I can't remember how old I made them, but we're gonna work with it. And we're gonna figure that out next time.
Yay!
All right. Yep. That ends Pixie Dust campaign sessions 8. 8? 8.